Salbana. Excuse me. Good morning, Salbana. Welcome back. Happy New Year. It's so good to see you. My name is Keisha, and this is Keisha Tarot. You can also find me on YouTube at Keisha Tarot. That's KESHATAROT. And this is Friday. Happy Friday. Happy New Day. Okay. Happy good energy to you. Peace and love. Oh Lord. Okay. Your first card came out. And we are getting a message for, this is Future Friday, so this is the Future Report. Future Report. We're getting a message for the future, something that we need to know about the future, okay? What do we need to prepare ourselves for? Could be an immediate future, it could be a distant future. This is a storyline for of what to expect. Good grief, y'all. These card readings can be difficult. Okay. All that just kind of fell everywhere. I'm not going to take that. Sorry. Okay. How y'all doing? It's Friday. What you got going on this weekend? What's your plans for the weekend? Put it down below. Who's doing something exciting? Who's going somewhere? Who's taking a trip? Who's going out to dinner? Who's celebrating a birthday, baby shower? Who's going dancing? Who's going karaoke? Who's tearing the club up? Who's tearing the mall up? Who's running? Who's exercising? Who's cooking? Who's doing what? Second card. We need one more. One more card for future forward message and what we can expect. What's the future forward? Okay. What's the future forward message? Two. Okay. Underneath the deck, laughter. Okay. First card out, homosexual. Second card, destroy. Third card, beginning. Then you got home. Finally, share. This is a pretty clear message. Homosexuals trying to destroy. Lord Jesus, fix it, God. A homosexual is on the loose, and they trying to destroy somebody's home, and this is just the beginning. Okay, they trying to destroy somebody's home. That somebody shares with somebody. Some homosexual out there is angry about your new beginning. It's a homosexual out there that's angry about your new beginning and your home that you share with somebody, about your happiness. It's a homosexual that's upset about it. Laughter. And that's your energy. You laughing about it. You could care less. You could care less, and that's where you should be, because girl, why? Okay? Or boy, why? I don't know if the gay person is a girl or boy, or transgender, or I don't know how they identify, but they angry, okay? And they want to destroy your new beginning, okay? They angry at you because you share a home that's full of laughter and you're happy, okay? Sound like a day problem, okay? Sound like a day problem, okay? That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know what it sounds like to you. Sound like a day problem. All right, let's see if we get a little bit more clarification on this. 1 second. If we excuse this break, interrupt your break for, we gotta take a break. Yes, baby.
I finished my hashing browns.
You finished your hashing browns? Oh, good. Did you finish your sandwich? You need to go eat your sandwich, okay?
Oh, I gotta take the
Don't let Waffles Maddie out. Go, get from behind there. Go back in there.
The mail is not checked.
All right, thank you.
You check your mail?
I don't need to check the mail. I did it yesterday.
I can check the mail.
He did. Aten checked it for me. All right, go ahead. Go back in the house. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. I love you. Okay. We got overload, false flame, okay? So whoever this homosexual is, they were a false flame. They put you on an emotional roller coaster, and they hindered your progress, okay? They created obstacles, and their intentions were unclear, which made you feel very insecure. They overloaded you, okay? False flame. They overloaded you. They gave you a lot of different responsibilities that caused you burnout, and they just caused you to slow down, okay? You were stressed at work. This homosexual stressed you out, and they were not your person, okay? They were a false flame. So I could be talking, maybe somebody out there either dealt with a homosexual or bisexual, might be talking to a guy that dealt with a girl that deals with girls, or could be talking to a girl that deals with guys that deal with guys. Or I'm talking to a girl that deals with girls, or I'm talking to a guy that deals with guys, okay? Those are the various scenarios for this, okay? What else? What about destroy, okay? What about destroy? What about destroy? You must have left them, or things ended. That's why they mad. And you had a new beginning, and that's what it is. Well, they were your false flames, so it wasn't meant to be, okay? It wasn't meant to be, okay? Anything that's for you stays. If it don't stay, it wasn't for you, okay? It was a lesson, okay? It was something you needed to learn there. So, I get one for destroy. It's kind of a lot. Okay, so public scrutiny. It caused you to question your worth and your motives, okay? And you faced public opinions based on your resilience and your resolve, okay? A lot of people were looking at this situation, and a lot of people had judgment regarding this situation, condemnation, okay? But when you left, brought you joy, okay? You celebrated. You were happy. It was like Christmas Day. You were like a kid in a candy store. When you left them, you felt harmony, peace, joy, and you celebrated, okay? Because you have a kind and open heart, and you gave and you expected nothing, okay? Then you pulled loneliness, okay? So, yeah, I think that they left you lonely, okay? They left you lonely, okay? But that fueled your spiritual growth and your inner growth. And it was on that solo venture that you began to have hidden truths revealed to you about the relationship that you had just been a part of, okay? And that person did not save you. I want to be saved. Can I save her? Okay, that person didn't save you, okay? That person let you drown, okay? When you needed them the most, that person was not there for you, okay? And also, it was an extremely deep connection that you had with that person. Look at all that water. Very emotional. A lot of turbulence in that relationship, okay? And when you needed them the most, they weren't there for you. But not only were they not there for you, you know, they just did not have the capacity to understand the depth of you all's relationship, of your connection, because you can only meet someone as deeply as you've met yourself. So it was best for you to leave them alone, because you were going to always be the one to have to extend yourself and put yourself first. You were going to always be the one to take it in the face, because you are spiritually higher in rank than they are, okay? And quite possibly than they'll ever be, okay? Some people don't ever get their lessons. That's why we have multiple lives. You know, most people, not me. I'm not coming back. I'm Life Path 33. We don't come back. But most people, you know, they say cats have 9 lives, and then, you know, they speak about, past lives. It's a word I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on my language, but this person is coming back, Okay, this person, every mistake that had to be made or could be made, this person made it. And as a result, they're going to have to come back. They coming back again. They're going to reincarnate. That's the word I was looking for. They got to reincarnate and come back again because they got this shit all types of twisted. Okay, they got it all types of twisted. So they're going to have to come back. Okay, and underneath the deck, across distances. Cross distances. The miles may seem vast, but the connection transcends space and trust, and what's meant for you will find its way. Certain events are impossible to avoid. They drastically shape your future. Embrace the uncertainty, knowing that serendipity works in your favor. So you and this person might have had past lives. That could be why the connection was so deep, okay, and so emotional and so strong. You probably dream about them, okay? You probably had a period where you still longed and missed for them. You might still, okay? You might still have some residual stuff that you have to release of them, okay? But ultimately, what's meant for you will find its way. They might find their way in another life if they get it together, but they didn't find their way in this life, okay? And so you did have to release them, okay? You had to release them, and that destroyed them, and you moved on. So let's get a card for home and share. Let's get a card for home and share, okay? So if this is a future forward message, I'm speaking to somebody that is gay, okay, LGBT person, and you might not know it yet that you're about to have to break up. This could be confirmation. You already been going through the ringer with this person. This person been taking the wheel and throwing your ass in a circle. And this is just a future report. You might not, you know it in your heart, you know it in your soul what you got to do. But basically, if this is a future report, you very well may not have done it yet. Okay, so this is just a foreshadowing of what's to come in your relationship. Or I don't know where you at on the timeline. You got gambling in the reverse, okay? And you got abandonment under the deck. So this could have been something in the past, and I'm just catching on to it now. But this is gambling in the reverse, okay? So even if you proceed with your uncertain plans, I'll always care about you. But I'm worried that these risks might drive us apart. Let's find a secure path together. So that you got this for home share. So what I get is whoever you with now, that you share your home with now in this new beginning, you not gambling and they not gambling, okay? Y'all not gambling. Y'all are keeping it 100 with each other, okay? And you guys are being serious about each other. And this other person knows that you're with this person, okay? And they are like, they'll always care about you, okay? But they're concerned that, you know, you guys, this situation has driven you all apart, okay? And they're thinking about a way, how could they come back to you, okay? But I don't think it's possible, because underneath the deck, as it says, abandonment, and the heart is in the trash. See that heart in the trash? It says, efforts seem invisible and feels undervalued, experience genuine hurt and feels deeply betrayed. You like, hell no. To the no, hell to the no, okay? You're like, no, okay? I'm not gambling with your shady ass. You already showed me who you are the first time, second time, and the third time. And guess what? I now believe you. So you could take your love, and we're going to put your love right in the trash, okay? Because you got some garbage, trash-ass love, okay? Excuse me. Okay, and let's see. I was going to say anything else. And this says, there's no ultimatum, okay? So an ultimatum is, you know, imminent action and a quick response, a decision or something like that. But ultimatum is, I'm not making any decisions with you. I'm not giving you the opportunity to come back. I'm not giving you an ultimatum, okay? You don't get the opportunity to come back, okay? And underneath the deck, you have flexibility. And it says, adapt and overcome and bend without breaking. Hiding is strategy, not weakness. Strength found in the ability to yield and bounce back. So your strength is found in your ability to yield from the situation. Okay, caution, pay attention to the situation, and bounce back from that which hurt you and caused you pain. Okay, and hiding is strategy, not weakness. So you might have them blocked, or you could be in some sort of way hiding, but it's not like you're hiding, like you're afraid, but it's like you're being strategic, because like you don't want them in your business, or you don't want them to know what you're doing, possibly. Okay, you have adapted and you overcame all that negative energy that they brought to you. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna move forward. It's a good reading for my LGBT. I don't think I ever pulled that homosexual card, so you know what I'm saying. That's a first that I pulled that card. So I want to get some guidance, some advice. Okay, so let's get some advice. I'm looking for the time, but we 16 minutes in, which is not too bad. Can I get some advice for this situation for my LGBTQ tribe, for my LGBTQ family? Okay, can I get some advice for my LGBTQ person that is experiencing this, or may experience this? Looking at a bird. It looked like it was a blue, couldn't have been a blue jay. I don't know. It had blue in it though. Sparrow had blue in it. Okay, so the first thing you got is Three of Swords. Okay, it says the heart has its remedy, but love has none. The heart has its remedy, but love has none. Underneath the deck is Ace of Pentacles. Okay, security, comfort, and contentment. So heartbreak took place, but Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity was given. A new opportunity. So this heartbreak is going to yield money, happiness, security, and comfort. So that situation was a lesson that you needed to go through. You needed to learn something there. Hopefully you learned it. You can put it down below, whatever you learned. Give me some advice for whoever is about to go through this, or is going through this, or has gone through this. Please, Spirit, give me some advice for this person. Okay, well, Page of Swords, learn justice by admonition. Okay, and underneath the deck, is the world. It is completed. Okay, so the advice is Page of Swords is like knowledge. Okay, learning something. Okay, also Page of Swords is somebody being nosy. Okay, the world is completion of a cycle. Okay, so I got two messages here of advice. The first message is know that it's over. Okay, you know that it's over. Okay, know that it's over. So what is the advice there? Know that it's over. Okay, let your heart know that it's over. It's over. Okay, it's a wrap. Also, you need to know that people that are watching you know that it's a wrap as well, because you're being watched. Okay, that's what that is. Page of Swords. Somebody's watching you. Okay, somebody's watching you. Quite literally, it's the person that probably broke your heart. Okay, they're watching you, and they're watching you, and they're watching you, and they know that they broke your heart, and that's the end of a chapter. Okay, and anything else? It's not quite advice. I mean, no, it's over, but okay. The Hierophant, this is the way to enter glory, and Queen of Pentacles, wisdom is greater force than destiny. Okay, so heed the message. Okay, meditate on the higher meaning of why this person came into your life. Meditate on the spiritual meaning of what was the lesson. What lesson did you have to learn in this experience? Why did you bring this encounter upon yourself. I'm not blaming you or anything like that, but that's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on yourself. And what was it that was operating within you that had you accept or create this situation? Okay, the higher meaning of what you just went through. You need to focus and meditate on the higher meaning of what that situation was. Okay, because wisdom, Queen of Pentacles, wisdom is greater. Okay, it's a greater force than destiny. Okay, so you're on your destiny, right? We're all on our life path, and we should be knowledgeable about this journey that we're on. Okay, knowledgeable about our footsteps, the path that we're walking, and why. So so that's your homework. Focus on the higher meaning of why this experience was your encounter, and what was it that you were supposed to learn, and did you learn it? Okay, did you learn it? Because only if you learn something will you not repeat it. If you did not learn your lesson with that, you're bound to repeat it. It will just be with a different person and a different body, right? Okay, so your lesson is key of knowledge is to learn the higher, deeper, esoteric meaning, spiritual meaning of why you experienced and went through what you did with this horrible person, okay, that that changed the trajectory of your life. Okay, that's what I get, that this person changed the trajectory of your life. And when you have the wisdom of that, okay, when you have the wisdom of why you experienced what you experienced, then you will be impacting the trajectory of your destiny in a positive way. You see the crown on top. It'll be like you putting your crown back on your head and you're on path. Okay, so that's that for my gaze. Okay. And let's get a card of happy things, because look at you. You mad. You big mad. That person that did that to you, they big mad. But you happy. Remember, you got laughter. Leave me alone. You happy. Okay? So, and God wants you to stay that way. Okay? Because you got a good heart. The card said so. You got a good heart. God wants you to remain soft-hearted and kind. Okay? Because your presence is needed in this world. Your energy is needed in this world. And you bring a beautiful energy to this planet. Okay? So, you might have kids, because this is running kids. So do something fun. You might have pets. So do something fun outside with your children, like go to the park, have some ice cream, fly a kite, okay? Take your dog for a walk, okay? Give a call to a good friend of yours that you haven't heard from in a while. Talk about old times, okay? Talk about all the silly things you all used to do together, or give a text to a friend, and just show some gratitude to Mother Earth, to the ancestors, to the Most High, to God, to Allah, to Yahweh, to whoever your spiritual exemplary is, okay? Give thanks. Gratitude is the highest vibration, okay? And then most of all, take some time for yourself, okay? Because you need it. Time to relax, to relate, and to release. Whatever you like to do, okay? So that is your message. And let's see. Let's pull one Soma card since we're doing it, okay? Let's see. I'm going to give you one Soma card from Spirit. Spirit, what Soma card do you want this person to have? Okay. Toe tapping. Okay, toe tapping is a simple somatic exercise that helps release tension in the feet and lower legs. It improves circulation and increases awareness of the body. This exercise promotes relaxation and helps connect the mind to the body. Duration 2 to 5 minutes. Sit comfortably in a chair With your feet flat on the floor, lift your toes while keeping your heels on the ground and tap them up and gently down. Focus on the sensation of your toes lifting and lowering, feeling the muscles in your feet and lower legs engage. Breathe deeply as you tap and notice any tension and allow it to release with each breath. Continue tapping for 1 to 2 minutes, staying mindful of the movements and how your body feels. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Spirit wants you to do that to relax. Just tap your toes and excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. And I want to get one, I don't know. I got my animal card deck. I want to get one animal card of what Spirit would like for you to tap into the energy of this animal just for your own benefit and value. Okay? And this animal is, oh, a cardinal. This may be a bird that's already important to you. Adventure. You need to live up to your fullest potential. Explore new directions and take risk in order to grow as an individual. Change may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Okay? Underneath the deck, beaver, balance. You are being told that hard work is important, but so is quality time with your loved ones. The balance between work, play, family, and career must be maintained for overall wholeness and success. Okay? So be balanced and with work and play, and live up to your future, to your fullest potential. Take risk and have have adventure. Okay, so hopefully, this message reaches whoever it should reach out there. If it is not for you, you might have an LGBT friend or someone in the LGBT community that personally is maybe transmuting or navigating a situation similar to what I spoke of. And if you do, send this message to them. They might find some tidbits in here that can help them out. For the rest of you, if you resonate, eat the meat, spit out the bones, okay? Because this could still be your message even if you're not gay. Like, share, and subscribe, and feel free to let me know what you're doing this weekend, if you're doing anything fine or fun or just amazing, okay? Because it's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's the last day. So what y'all going to do? And what y'all going to say? I botched that song, but it's the remix over here, so it's all good. Anyway, I love you, okay? And I don't know why I want to say I'm thinking about you. I want the best for you, and I hope that you're well mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, psychologically, okay, and otherwise. Thank you for being here. It's always my honor. Always, honey. Okay? Sending you kisses. And lots of love. Bye. Bye.